Okay. All right, welcome everybody. I thought I'd take a break from the Space for the Unbound. The game felt like it was just dragging on, and I'm not quite sure if I like it or not. So I thought I'd get into this game. It's called Forgotten Hill Disillusion. It's the only one that the PlayStation Store has, but they have at least 4 or 5 games in the series. But this one kind of puts all the games into one game, and it brings all the games into one story, basically. So it's about a museum that we have to go through and solve a whole bunch of puzzles, and by the end of all solving and beating people at games, we will save like 20 orphans. I mean, that's the goal. So let's see if we actually do it. Okay. Whoa. No. Okay. Oh, nope. Nope. All right, we need to restart the chapter, right? Yeah, reset. Yes. I'll just keep the music on. Okay. This is us. Almost a year has passed since I escaped Forgotten Hill, which is like a sanatorium. Since then, I hardly live anymore. I thought I was going crazy. No one wanted to believe my story, and so I tried everything to forget. But there terrible things keep happening. I think the only way I could find some peace and put an end to this nightmare is to learn more. There's only one place where I can find what I need. Forgotten Hill Museum and Library. Click on the dude. Looks like he's sleeping. Good evening, sir. Would you like a museum ticket? It's only $1, please. Thank you, sir. Here's our ticket. Hope you will enjoy the visit. Better keep this inside my folder. I can take the chance to review what I found so far. An old photo found in a surgery clinic. Who are these children? Is it possible they are the Colonel and the puppeteer? Then they should be over 130. This library is the right place to look for more information. The forgotten news. Strange finding. At dawn yesterday, a farmer who was passing through a field near the northern edge of a forest made a shocking discovery. A battered and horrible corpse. A being that had both human and animal parts at the same time. Is it just a bad joke? Full inquest on page 6. Grandpa Larson's will. He was born in Forgotten Hill. Just a coincidence? He left me this strange object that looks like a watch. I never understood what it was for. Looks like some pieces are missing. More missing children. I can't stand it. I can't even imagine what the inhabitants of that cursed city are doing to them. I spotted in a supermarket, dead end, anonymous phone call. She looks a lot like one of the theater puppets. They searched my car. Do they suspect me? Found an unidentified female corpse. Luckily, it wasn't her. The puppet theater. I should go back there to investigate, but the mere thought of the horrors of that place chills my blood if I think back to what he did to Josephine. Missing family. Nothing for months. Husband, wife, an 8-year-old girl, and even the family pet vanished suddenly without a trace. Possible connections with recent disappearances in town are investigated. Full report on page 3. I almost convinced myself that what I remembered about the clinic was just a nightmare. But then how did I get these things if it were not for that child who got me out of the cell? Excuse me. Local nurse awarded for years. The head nurse of the city clinic, Mary Williams, received the prestigious Nurse of the Year award directly from the mayor's hands, a well-deserved recognition based on her competence and professionalism combined with her irrefutable qualities of humanity and empathy. All right, that's the end of my files for now. And in we go. Historical Library. The ancient library is the central and oldest part of Forgotten Hill Museum. The current collection of books comprises hundreds of extremely rare volumes, some finely decorated manuscripts, and some publication now existing in only the copy here available. Professor Jonah Thompson takes care of them and will eagerly advise you on your next reading. Okay. Okay, now we gotta put this together. So maybe this goes here. And this goes here. And nope. Okay, we've got the outside, left and right sides, I mean. I have a stinky cat, and she just walked into my room. Oh, great. Okay. That was a weird head. It looked like it was missing the top half of the head. Okay. Let's see. Let's go in the library, I guess. Aha, the library map. So these are all the rooms that we can go into. Got it. So this is where we are. Okay. Okay. See what's next. Congratulations on purchasing the Balls Herod machine. With its elegant and modern style, this fantastic invention will look great wherever you place it. Its sophisticated gears will entertain your guests with brain teaser games and intriguing riddles. It is advisable to attach it to the floor, as there is a risk it changes locations. Really? Okay. Okay, so just by looking at this, there's 4 shapes. And then we have a triangle, a diamond, a pentagon, and a hexagon. So what if we go largest to smallest? And we get a book, Forgotten Hill Museum Curators. Let's see what we can look at. Professor Jonah Thompson deals full-time with the management of the library, and the office is located in the old wing of the museum. Being an avid reader and a great bibliophile, he discovered some texts that were believed to be lost forever. As a versatile man, he will also be able to advise you on which wine best matches your reading. The amazing collection of rare plants and animals that can be admired in the flora and fauna section would not exist if it were not for the passion that Mrs. Abigail Blumenthal puts into her work as an ornithologist of unquestionable fame. She could discover and get plants and animals of every kind and species to Forgotten Hill Museum. Welcome in, everyone. Forgotten Hill Museum is probably the only one that can boast of having an expert like Captain Adam Drake among its curators. After spending his life on ships and vessels, he decided to take advantage of his experience by taking care of the incredible sea creatures that inhabit the tanks of our museum. Large part of our success is a result of the commitment brought forward by Dr. Gustav Mellor. He played an integral role in getting the sculptures to Forgotten Hill Museum and preparing them for exhibition, especially the triptych, The Three Musicians. The Forgotten Hill Museum would not exist if it were not for our beloved director, Miss Ruth Anderson. She decided... What? She's weird looking. She decided to expand the library in order to create the museum areas, and she personally chose the current curators. Her deep commitment not only in the museum made her the first and only woman to get the keys to the city. Cool. Now what? Okay, I guess everybody left. Okay, that's gonna help me at some point. Alright. What's next? Oh, really? Hey, mate, I'm thirsty. Please bring me a glass of wine. Okay. And the Book of Witch Hunting in Forgotten Hill. Okay. In the second half of the 17th century, the Forgotten Hill community had to face one of the worst dangers of its history. In a small shack on the edge of the forest settled a certain Ruth Norwood. A sinister and solitary woman. The rumor began to spread that she could predict the future and heal illness. Slowly, more and more people began to turn to her for her services, despite the 4 disturbing servants who always accompanied her, whom she called guardians, and the findings of the mutilated animal carcasses. It was only after the death of the baker's daughter that the inhabitants realized that they were dealing with a real witch. The trial of Ruth Norwood, accused of witchcraft, murder, and promiscuity with the devil, was held before a court of 6 men, presided over by Judge Richard Larson. She was sentenced to death and hanged, along with her servants. It is said that before she died, she shouted, "I will return, and my revenge will fall on all your descendants." Okay. Okay, now this should be... Remember the painting with the skulls with the eyebrows? So it should be straight, straight, up, down, straight, up, down, up, up. Okay. So... let's do it. So it's middle, middle. And then... no. Up and down. And then... middle up, I think it was. And then down, down. And up, up. There we go. Okay, so pour the wine in the glass. And since we want the stuff that the dude's hanging on to, let's put the sleeping medicine in his wine. Perfect. Okay. Let's go give him his wine. Oh, very good. But are you expecting me to taste this wine without a crispy snack? Take this key and make one for me if you can. Okay. So back in here, there must be a kitchen. Ah, here we go. I don't know why I just got that, but alrighty. Oh, that ain't gonna help me right now. Okay, never mind. Recipe book. Okay, advice for a successful and special meal. We have good soup, crispy snack. That's what he wants. So he needs a rat. Okay, but we don't have one of those. So this is the oven to cook it on. Got it. Okay. I guess we gotta go find a crispy rat, don't we? Ah, that's what this key is for. Oh, there is a thingy down there. Let's put this by the mouse hole. There we go. Okay, let's put this over here. Alright, so we gotta put this dude up here. And this dude up here. And the eyes right here. Skull goes here. Candle here. This over here. This over here. And finally, this over here. And we get another key. Nice. Alright, let's leave, see if the rat comes out. Oh wait, we don't have cheese yet. We need that. Maybe this will open it? Ha, yeah. Okay. Let's go put the cheese on the mousetrap. And leave. And we got a dead mouse or rat or whatever. It's a dead rat. Okay. Alright. Let's go make it. Okay. Okay, this needs a plate. Okay. And this goes in the oven. And it temperature needs to be 180. That's the setting. And that's the thing. Okay. There we go. Oh, so 180. That would be 180. And the time is 15 minutes. And the mode is the one without the fan and the straight lines. All right. And now we've got the crispy snack. Let's go take it to the dude. See, he will go take a nap. Here's your ugly, gross, disgusting snack, dude. Ah, I can finally taste this good wine. Cheers! Nighty-night! Prominent families of Forgotten Hill. Alright, let's check it out. Oh, these guys are ugly. The McMillan family is one of the oldest in the city. Archibald McMillan, a direct descendant of Abraham, one of the city's and Calvinist Church's founding fathers, was one of the most important financiers of the library, now home to the City Museum. He married Gertrude Klein in 1840, from whom he had 2 sons, the twins Ewan and Owen. And they look like monkeys. Known for his brusque and authoritarian manner, Owen McMillan was one of the most important figures in the foundation of the town clinic. He married his cousin, Agnes, in 1877, who the same year gave birth to the twins Ethan and Nathan. He died tragically in a terrible accident that took place in 1891, Halloween night. Ewan, second born, even if only by 15 minutes, of Archibald McMillan, was always considered by the latter weak and unworthy of the family name, of peaceful and reserved nature. He was extremely devoted to his wife Lillian, who died at only 33 years of age. He could not withstand the loneliness of widowhood and committed suicide in 1889. And that's where this kid came from. Okay. What else you got, dude? I'll take that. Okay. Alright, now we have to do this puzzle. And if y'all remember, this is technically the bindings of the books, what they look like, so we'll know how to set this up. So let's just put them all in. Ooh, we're missing a book. Where's my other book? Let's go find it. Okay, there was no book in here. I got the book in here. I can't take that book. Can't go in there. Okay. Okay, there's no book there. Will it let me take this one? I mean, it's sitting there, so I don't understand why I can't use that one. Oh, I didn't know that was gonna move. All right, here's our book, Forgotten Hill History. Let's read it. When a small community of pilgrims arrived at the place where the city of Forgotten Hill now stands, they immediately realized that it was the perfect place to settle down and prosper. The few remaining of the native tribe were easily removed, but they preserved the secular trees that the savages worshipped. The building of Forgotten Hill was fast and efficient, and in a few years the community grew in the status of a city in 1636. Everyday life of the citizens, mainly farmers, took place basically in the fields, in a large square in the center of the city where the weekly market was held, and around the activity of the church. From the end of the 18th century, the city experienced a strong expansion, and in a few years it reached the size it still occupies. The construction of new and modern buildings makes it an attractive holiday destination, and above all, a lovely place to live. Let's see the most important together. The Church of the Saint Sinner, the spiritual core of the city, still lies on the site where the first Calvinist parish was built by Reverend Abraham McMillan. The splendid frescoes, the passionate sermons of the ministers, and the multifaceted activities that are here organized ensure the Sunday Mass is always packed. The historical library, created in the first half of the 1800s to meet Forgotten Hills citizens' need for culture. It collects hundreds of rare and valuable tomes. The extension of the building that houses it has been recently approved to make room for a new and amazing museum with different thematic areas, which is what we're standing in. The surgery clinic, founded in the 19th century by 6 of the most influential men in the city, has been essential for the development of prosperity of Forgotten Hill. Ever since it opened its doors, pride of the city's healthcare as evidence of the very high quality of the services provided and the fact that no one has ever complained. The Puppet Theater, one of the most loved buildings by the townspeople, maintained by the foundation created by Mr. Anderson. It stages everyday works that are fascinating and always different. The puppets used for the shows are built entirely by hand by the puppeteer, the one who moves the threads of this magical theatrical form. Okay. Let's now go back and put this final book in and arrange them accordingly. Okay, so it should go the 2 squares, 2 diamonds, CH. Okay, let's 4 squares, circle, a bunch of lines, and 3 lines. Okay. What was it? 2 squares. So that's this one. And then this one's next. And then CH, which is there. Then 4 diamonds, this one. And then the circle. And then this one and that one. And it opens a pathway. Okay. There's a note. Can I pick it up? Nope, but I can pick that up. Oops, wait, I missed a page. Go back. Oh, so this tells you how to do the camera. Got it. My dear friend, this new invention scares me more and more every day. From the beginning, I noticed that the special objective lenses allows you to see and to photograph a new reality. But the more I examine it, the more concerns come to me. Is an illusion what we are actually living, or is those photographs that are unreal? Analyze it and let me know what you think. Please keep it safe. Okay. Whoa. So they all look different. Ew, they're all monsters. She's a witch. You're a bird. I don't know what you are. Okay. So I need to copy that. Oops. Crescent moon, full circle, less than, and triangle. And we get scissors and a spade. Okay. Can you just lay down, Spaz? I don't want to look through you. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go in... No, not here. Next door. This one. I don't know what that is. Okay, so I need to do the skull painting picture. So move this. That one. So this one is the cross. This one is the circle. This one is the pie. This one is the square. And this one is the triangle. But I think I have to do mirror because it's a photo. Right? No. Okay. Done in this room for now. Let's go back down to this place and use the camera. Okay. Okay, now that looks like the table with the symbols, so let's go back to that. Okay, now hold on. What was triangle, triangle, pentagon, diamond? Okay. Okay, and now we can go grab the bug. I know that was gross, but it had to be done. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie dokes. No, not this way. This way. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. Ah, this is where we use the bug. And we get the club. Awesome. Okay. And then okay. How many are lit? I think that's 10 lights, right? Yeah, so 5 plus 5. 2 lights. 1 plus... Sorry, my console just talked to me. Oh, now we get to go into the next part. Yup, the next part. And that would be chapter 2. So we'll read about it and then we'll do chapter 2 tomorrow. There's quite a few chapters in this game and I want to make it last. So, flora and fauna. Welcome to the section of Forgotten Hill Museum dedicated to the wonders of nature. In these rooms you can admire the most incredible specimens of plants existing in nature and learn about new animal species. Mrs. Abigail Blumenthal, who lovingly takes care of every element of the collection, will be at your complete disposal. Okie dokie. So we will get into that tomorrow. So thanks for joining me. My name's Sirius Graves. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends to do the same, because if people start doing that, it'll help me out tremendously. And I will see you all tomorrow for part 2 of Forgotten Disillusion. Have a good one. Bye.